Hello everyone. I'm Hina, Assistant Professor, Sanatan Dharam College, Ambala, Kent. Today I'll discuss with you one burning concepts and one very important concept and theories of leadership. Right? It is very important concept of business management. So let's start with this. Now, whenever we hear the success stories of any organization, of course, one thing came in our mind, that is, who are their leaders, right? Some of examples I can give you, like we can't imagine Microsoft without Bill Gates, of course, right? Reliance Industry without Dhirubhai Ambani. If I talk about Infosys, then of course Narayan Murthy came in our mind, and for Tata, J.R.D. Tata, and for Wipro, Azim Premji came in our mind, right? So the leaders play a key role for the success and excellence of any organization. Now, let's start with the meaning of leadership. Leadership indicates the ability of an individual to maintain good interpersonal relations with followers, and leadership means the ability to motivate his or her employees to contribute for achieving organizational objectives. It is a process by which an executive directs his subordinates, guide his subordinates, and influence the behavior and work of others towards accomplishment of a particular specific goal. It is the ability of a manager to induce the subordinates to work with full confidence and full zeal. Of course, a leader must have the potential to influence behavior of others. If a person can influence the behavior of other person, then we can say that he is a successful leader. Leaders are required to develop future visions and to motivate the organizational members to want to achieve the particular that vision. Let's move towards our next topic, that is definitions of leadership. Different authors have given the different definitions. Here we can summarize it by taking some of definitions given by some of authors. So first one is the definition given by Keith Davis. According to him, leadership is the ability which persuade others to seek defined objective enthusiastically. It is the human factor which binds a group together, not individual, and motivates it towards the achievement of particular goal. One more definition given by one more famous person, that is Harold Kuhns. According to him, leadership is the art or process of influencing people so that they will strive willingly and enthusiastically towards the achievement of group goals. Let's move towards the characteristics of leadership. So, first characteristic is interpersonal process, in which a manager is into influencing and guiding workers towards attainment of that particular goal. If we talk about next characteristic, that is change in behavior, of course, if a person is capable to bring change in the behavior of others, it means that person is a successful leader. Next one is, it is a continuous process. It is not just like that one person once just do efforts to motivate the workers and bring change in the behavior of employees, then the process is complete. No, it is a continuous process in which a person continuously try to change the behavior of his employees. Next one is, it is a group process, it is not an individual concept, because it involves two or more people interacting with each other. If we talk about next characteristic, that is situation bound. There is no best style of leadership. It all depends upon tackling with the situations. These all are the characteristics of leadership. Next one is importance of leadership. So, first importance of leadership is coordination. That can only be achieved through reconciling personal interest and organizational goals. It must be synchronized, and this synchronization can be achieved through proper and effective coordination. Next one is building morale. Morale denotes willing cooperation of an employee towards their work and getting them into confidence and winning their trust. A leader can be a morale booster by achieving full cooperation so that they perform with best of their abilities as they work to achieve goals. Next one is creating confidence. This is one of the major importance of leadership, because a person that is a leader can create a confidence among his employees, among his subordinates, explaining them clearly their roles and giving them guidelines to achieve the goals effectively. Next one is initiates action. Leader always starts the work by communicating the policies, rules, plans, regulations to the subordinates. That is from where the work actually starts and where it ends. Who will do it, when it will be done, all the things will be defined by a successful leader. Next one is motivation. A leader proves to be playing an incentive role in the concern's working. He always motivates the employees with different types of incentives, whether monetary or non-monetary, so that he may get motivated. Next one is providing guidance. A leader has to not only supervise but also play a guiding role for the subordinates. Guidance means instructing the subordinates the way they have to perform their work effectively and efficiently. So, these all were the importance of leadership. Thank you.